We are at the Bowman-Gray Stadium for the 20th race of Season 4 of the SCRL NASCAR Legends Series. Now, as you can see, we only have 14 cars here. That is because Bowman-Gray can only fit 28 cars as well as the player car. So that means this is not an LCQ. What we will be having is drivers 29th through 42nd in points. These drivers will be racing for those positions. So this is not an LCQ. Yeah, this is the only track of the season that we have this problem because Bowman-Gray can only fit 29 cars. So, again, this is not for a race win. The driver who crosses the start-finish line will not be rewarded a win. They will just be rewarded 29th, then 30th, 31st, 32nd, 33rd, 34th, 35th, 36th, 37th, 38th, 39th, 40, 41, and 42 spots. So, and in the main Bowman-Gray race, we will have drivers 1st through 28th race, and the drivers who finish this race in order, that's why they will be placed 29th through 42nd. So hopefully everybody understands that. Everybody will all still run 27 races, so no one will be left out any races. It's convoluted and confusing, but yeah, what can you do? Here's the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Bowman-Gray. 0.25 mile oval. So again, remember, this is not an LCQ. Excuse me. We are not going for wins. We are going for 29th through 42nd. Pull the belts tight. We are racing 25 laps here at Bowman-Gray. There's the green flag. We're racing. And don't expect the main Bowman-Gray race to be great either, because this track is not that great, to be honest. Ryan Rush leads them down the back stretch. Here comes Jimmy Sampson fighting on the outside. Ryan Rush will complete the first of 25 laps. Brian Fox trying to move up a spot. It's been a dismal season for Brian Fox. Not really living up to that driver's veteran status. He's just had horrible luck, to be honest. As Brian Fox settles back into third, Jimmy Sampson moves up to 30th. He's going to go for 29th. Battle side by side. Ryan Rush remains in 29th spot. Jimmy Sampson with a move on the inside. Let's go with a different camera angle for once. Let's go with camera 1. Jimmy Sampson will take 29th coming out of turn number 4. Brian Fox trying to move up with Jimmy Sampson. Go with camera 2. Side by side, still for 29th. Brian Fox sitting back there at 31st, ready to pounce. As you get a close-up of these drivers. Jimmy Sampson leading through turn number 3 and turn number 4. And looks like Sampson will finally clear Ryan Rush. As Jimmy Sampson now moves into 29th. Let's go back and see the battle for last. Looks like it's between Trevor Collins and Joshua Rush, at least at this point. But Joshua Rush gets run on the inside. Yeah, this will be a very quick and slow race. I might bump up the AI maybe to 90 just to have some wrecks in the main race. So remember, these are for spots 29 through 42. No race win will be awarded to the race winner. because this is not a race for the win. This is a race for 29th through 42nd. And as of right now, Aureus, in his last career start here at Bowman-Gray, is currently trailing the field. Not how he wants to end his season. And Aureus has never won at this track. He was looking to win back-to-back races, but he will not even compete for a chance to get a win because he is so far down in points that it doesn't matter. So, but he can say he won his last series because he won at Ontario and he won the last race at Talladega. And we still got a ways to go in this championship battle. We got Darlington for the biggest race of the season. We got Richmond, North Wilkesboro, Charlotte, Martinsville, Rockingham, and Texas World. So we got a lot of great races coming up in the next few days, if these go up day after day. And Brian Fox has moved up into the 30th spot. We'll see if he can pass Jimmy Sampson for 29th. So currently, as they are running right now, Jimmy Sampson is in 29th, Brian Fox is in 30th, 31st, Ryan Rush, 32nd, A.J. Jones, 33rd, Ad McDowell, 34th, Brian McCason, 35th, Dylan Ibrahimman, 36th, Logan Buchart, 37th, Brock Beer, 38th, Marco Tells at 39th is Joshua Rush, 40th is Trevor Collins, 41st is Aureus, and last will be Cole Nixie if this is where the race would end. It's been a disappointing season for Cole Nixie. I mean, he won at North Wilkesboro, yes, but it's just not been a championship, I guess, sophomore season, you could say. Was a rookie in Legends Series 3. Was a winless champion. And now he's he's 34th in points. And yes, I had to look that up on my stat. And Brian Fox is hounding the 00, Jimmy Sampson. Brian Fox wants that 29th spot. As we got 9 laps to go. Let's go on board with Brian Fox. And you saw it live right there. Brian Fox is trying to get under Jimmy Sampson. He's hounding him really hard to make him make a mistake. Jimmy Sampson, a rookie in this league and series. Brian Fox, a well-established name. And you see Ryan Rush sitting back there at 31st, waiting to make a move. 6 laps to go. Jimmy Sampson seems to have survived Brian Fox's challenge, at least for now. Yeah, we're definitely going to bump up the AI just a little bit, maybe 90%. 90 might be a little bit too much, but you got to have some action. I mean, unless your name is Jimmy Sampson or Brian Fox, you're having... Everybody else is having a poor day. 4 to go. If a caution comes out, this race will be over. And Jimmy Sampson will finish 29th. Off the final turn. 3 to go. Looks like Cole and Aureus are continuing to have their battle for last spot. I don't believe Cole has ever trailed here in the Legends Series, but he will tonight, unless he gets around Aureus. 2 laps to go. Brian Fox is stepping it up just a little bit. He's right there on the back bumper, but Jimmy Sampson pulls away coming out of turn number 2, and that might seal the deal for Jimmy Sampson. Goes a little bit wide off turn number 4. White flag, 1 lap to go. Off turn number 2, down the back stretch. Into turn 3, into turn number 4. It'll be Jimmy Sampson finishing 29th here at Bowman-Gray. There it is. As everybody else finishes the race. Yeah. Here are your race results. Jimmy Sampson finishes 29th. 30th, Brian Fox. 31st, Ryan Rush. 32nd, A.J. Jones. 33rd, Adam McDowell. 34th, Brian McCason. 35th, Marco Telza. 36th, Leland Ibrahimman. 37th, Logan Bucart. 38th, Brock Beer. 39th, Joshua Rush. And 40th is Trevor Collins. 41st, Oya Centaur. And finishing last in this race is Cole Nixie, our Season 3 champion. So that is it for Part 1 here at Bowman-Gray. We'll now take you to the main event where drivers 1st through 28th will race. We are at the Bowman-Gray Stadium for the 20th race of Season 4 of the SCRL NASCAR Legends Series. The 28 car, Jack Lagacy, will be leading us to the green flag. Start beside him is the 04 Cacahuat line. Points leader Christian Russell will be starting in the 23rd spot. As you can see, from 1st to 28th in points are here tonight. Drivers 29 through 42nd competed in the race before this, so you guys should know who finished where then. In Season 1, Packers Rock 2010 won this race. In Season 2, Bulldog 67 won. And in Season 3, Chip Roberts. So we got a all-champions front row. Jack Lagacy, the SCR Wrangler Jeans Busch National Series champion for Season 1. And Cacahuat line starting beside him, a 6-time champion and the all-time winningest driver in SCRL history. So we go from the biggest race of the season, well, in terms of longest, the biggest track, Talladega, to the smallest, Bowman-Gray. And in the next race, it'll be the crown jewel, the Southern 500 at Darlington. Since there is no Daytona, Darlington is the biggest and most prestigious race in this series. 25 laps is the distance for tonight's race. And without any further ado, those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling up. Oh, we got a car stalled, and that is the 04 Cacahuat Lion. Horrible luck for her as she teleports to pit road, and that's going to stall up the entire outside line. There we go. So Jack Lagacy will start side by side now with Mohammed Zain Abdullah if he gets up there. He's trying. And we are racing here at Bowman-Gray in a very weird start to the race. Off into turn number 1. Down the back stretch for the first time under green conditions. Into turn number 3. Into turn number 4. Jack Lagacy will lead the first lap here at Bowman-Gray as we get another close-up shot. Being sponsored by Piper Trash Can Liners. Let's go to camera 1 to see how it looks. As you can see, it's a very, very short track because the drivers don't really have a chance to catch up if they're starting in the back. Battle for position. Here comes the 98, well, excuse me, the 10, the 77 Junior. Going around Mohammed Zain Abdullah. Excuse me, that's Carter Joey. Whoa, Cacahuat Line's finally gotten back out on track. There she is. So apparently she just had a tire problem. That's why she was on pit road. Sammy Jr. is able to clear Carter Joey. Sammy is, of course, the closer in this SCRL. Both of his wins this season were at Riverside with a last turn, last lap pass. We've had a lot of mixed drivers winning this season, and that's what makes this series so fun. You never know who's going to win each and every race. It's always a question mark. Battle for position. Here comes Carter Joey. He wants to get back around Sammy Jr. You see Zachary Fitzwater getting railroaded by Mitchell Collins. Fitzwater, as you heard, a car scraping the wall somewhere. Oh, there it is. And we got a spin. It's actually the 98 Chris Kyle, but there's no caution. And we got battle for the lead. Here comes Derek Edison trying to go around Jack Legacy. Can Derek lead a lap? Yes, he will. Yep. So we got our first lead change of the night. We'll see if Jack Legacy will try and pass him on the outside, get up. He backs off. Gets right behind Derek Edison. The front two have never won a race in this series. Nathan Ordman, our Charlotte race winner, he'll be very happy to return there in a couple of races. Try and sweep Charlotte, which has never been done. I believe. Looking at my notes here. No, it has not. So Nathan Ordman has tried to make history. Of course, sweeping Charlotte. Derek Edison looking for his first win. Whoa, look at Carter Joey dive on in there. Going around Nathan Ordman. This is for third. So move that number 59 Ford Pepsi Cola into third. This is not the Tim Hortons Canadian Series, so there are no podiums. You see Jack Legacy trying to go for the lead. Not able to get a run underneath Derek Edison, at least not yet. He's right there, though. But Edison just gets such a run off of turn number 2. Jack Legacy dives it on in there. He's there. Can he clear? Not yet. Edison with a good run off of turn number 4 yet again, but Jack Legacy's not giving up. And turn 1 into turn number 2. Down the back stretch. And Derek Edison continues to hold the race lead on the high side. He's very determined to get that first win here in this series. Legacy not giving up, though. He wants that first win. Into turn number 3. Jack Legacy dive bombs. He gives a bump to him. He's there. He's crowding him. And he will not lead that lap, but Jack Legacy will take the preferred line around Derek Edison. Can he clear off of 2? Yes, he does. Edison's going to fight hard on the outside, though, try and get it back. He's not happy that Jack Legacy bumped and crowded him off of turn number 4. But Jack Legacy doing everything in his power to get the lead. We got 10 laps to go. How aggressive will Derek Edison be to try and get his lead back? I'm pretty sure he's not happy that Jack Legacy just bumped him out of the way like that and then crowded him. I mean, it is a racing deal, you know. Jack Legacy did what he thought he had to win. But did he make the move too early? 7 to go. Oh, excuse me, it'll be 7 to go this time. It's 8 to go. Now it's 7 to go. Heck, white line right in front of these leaders. Of course, she stalled at the very start. Wasn't able to even try to race. She's just riding around hoping someone else has a problem so she can gain a spot. But as of right now, it's not happening. Battle for third. Whoops. Here comes Nathan Ordman trying to go around Carter Joey once again. Not close enough, though, this time. Let's see where our points leader is. Christian Russell. There he is. He started 23rd. He is all the way up to 11th. Make that up. He's going to lose 11th to Dale Jones in just a second. Back up to our race leader. Jack Legacy is trying to pass Cacahuatline, but he doesn't have to. You know, he's already got a good margin of victory right now. 4 to go. As he tries to lap Cacahuatline. Maybe he's worried that Whiteline will hold him up. Derek Edison trying to pass on the high side. 3 to go. If a caution comes out now, the race will be over. Carter Joey sitting back there in third, wanting these drivers to get together or make a mistake so he could capitalize. Off of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Carter Joey is there. Derek Edison fighting hard on the outside. Lap and a half to go. Into turn 3, Edison trying to clear. They got lap traffic right in front of them. White flag, 1 lap to go here at Bowman-Gray. Who will get their first win? Legacy, Edison, or Joey? Turn number 2, down the back stretch for the final time. Edison trying to do everything he can with a run in turn 3, but it's not going to be enough. Off the final turn, Jack Legacy scores his first NASCAR Legends Series win here at Bowman-Gray. Here are your race results. Jack Legacy finally scores his first NASCAR Legends Series win. Second is Derek Edison. Third, Carter Joey. Fourth, Nathan Ordman. Fifth, Sammy Sabby Jr. Sixth, Ty Dent. Seventh, Eddie Wacumby. Eighth, Riley Spurley-Tube. Ninth, Zachary Fitzwater. And 10th was Mitchell Collins. Points leader Christian Russell finishes 12th. We had 27 drivers finish the race on the lead lap. Cacahuatline was 3 laps down due to stalling at the start of the race. Well, that is it for the 20th race of the season here at Bowman-Gray Stadium. We will take you to Victory Lane for the very first time here in the Legends Series with Jack Legacy. Here are the point standings after the 20th race of the season at Bowman-Gray. Christian Russell is still our points leader. He has a 56-point lead over Riley Spurley-Tube. Third is TJ Dent, 170 points behind. Fourth, Cam Nixie, 179 points behind. And fifth, Cassie Dent, 182 points behind. Sixth is Eddie Wacumby. Seventh is Simon Fox. Eighth, Nathan Nordman. Ninth, Bob Joseph. And 10th is Leroy Jones. 11th is Carter Friesian. 12th, Cacahuatline. 13th, Al Legacy. 14th, Sebastian Torres. 15th, Josh Nixie. 16th, Bowman-Gray race winner, Jack Legacy. 17th, Zachary Fitzwater. 18th, Mohamed Zain Abdullah. 19th, Sammy Sabby Jr. And 20th is Silas Nixie. 21st, Paul Hogan. 22nd, Carter Joey. 23rd, Mitchell Collins. 24th, Ty Dent. 25th, Dale Jones. 26th, Salmon Oskin. 27th, Derek Edison. 28th, Chris Kyle. 29th, Jimmy Sampson. And 30th is Brian McCason. 31st, Logan B. Cart. 32nd, Marco Telzit. 33rd, Ori Centaur. 34th, Cole Nixie. 35th, Delaney Ibrahimman. 36th is Adam McDowell. 37th, Joshua Rush. 38th, Brock Beer. 39th, AJ Jones. And 40th is Ryan Rush. 41st, Brian Fox. And last in points is Trevor Collins. That is your point standings at the 20th race of the season at Bowman-Gray. We will next see you at the 21st race of the season, the biggest race of this entire series, Darlington, for the Southern 500. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.